See this ability. Ooh! Okay, we go really invisible. But how do we drop mines? So, we, of course, have a new robot. And to be honest, this looks like Ravager's younger brother. I mean, look at this thing. This is so low to the ground and so flat. It's like a frisbee, if I'm being honest. This has one, two, three, four, eight legs. We're having 8 legs on this thing. This is insane. Wow. It's a it is a weird concept. Um, but it does look cool, I have to say. Has pretty good detail. But let's get into the specs. So it's called Kaji, and because it's its first week, it does the new robots on its first week don't really have a lot of durability and defense. So we're starting out with 180,000 health, which is so low. I mean, yeah, this is we're gonna be wiped out in like a second with all the other weapons out here on the game. So the ability is called mining, and it says Kaji gains that invisibility effect. Okay, so that's new. Becoming undetectable to both enemy sensors and visual tracking at distances greater than 300 meters. So I'm thinking that we actually go invisible. Like you can't even visually see the robot. Wow. Okay. So I'm interested in that. I want to see what that looks like. While invisible, Kaji can deploy mines. Upon activation, the mines apply death mark and slowdown, then begin to pursue the target. Upon contact, they deal area damage and reapply death mark and slowdown. So number of mines. Mine detection radius 200 meters. Okay, so I didn't know mines could actually move, but I guess that's what they're doing. Um, this is very confusing. So we're just gonna have to see when we start, when we go to battle. But we also have 3 new weapons: Bash, Boom, Pow. I think we're running out of names here, guys. So let's start with Boom the Heavy. So enormous homing missile launcher with a top attack guided missile. On impact, destabilizes the target's visual system. Gain increased damage bonus from a death mark effect. Okay, so it deals 48,000. Wow. Okay, in 600 meters. Yeah, I mean, this thing is. I can already tell this is going to be extremely powerful, uh, just because we're dealing this amount of damage, but also we're also applying death mark, which, as you know, increases damage. Um, the bash deals 36,000 damage, and the POW deals 24. Okay. Um, we also have a new drone, the Kocho. So while the invisibility effect is active, the robot speed is increased 50%. We have 7% more damage. The robot's damage gets temporarily increased each time when it applies death mark to an enemy. So another 7% if we apply death mark. And then the received damage to the robot gets decreased for each death mark applied on its enemy, so we also take less damage. So we having death mark upon death mark upon death mark, and that's gonna increase our damage crazy, right? But we also have these hugely powerful weapons, and on top of that, we could also put the death mark, the death mark module on the robot. So this is just so much here. You're gonna have so many damage bonuses when we use this thing. Um, we also have the new pilot Crab Rider, but I guess they haven't like made a profile for him for them yet or whatever. But Kevin's hack. Okay, so Kaji's mines apply EMP effect. on the enemies they detect. So not only are we doing slowdown and death mark, we're also applying EMP. I I'm pretty much speechless about this. Oh my, we're gonna be dealing so much damage. I can just, oh my god, I can just feel the vibe about this. So much damage, even though we have like the same amount of firepower as the Skyros. I can just tell this ain't gonna be good. This is not gonna be good. We're gonna be destroying enemies left and right. Oh my. Okay. So enough talking. Let's get into a game. Let's see what this thing can do. Really. Okay. So I want to see this ability. Ooh. Okay, we go really invisible. But how do we drop mines? I saw no mines dropped. Yeah, this guy's at low health. Oh, that's an interesting way how it fires. Oh, cool. Okay, so those weapons go all. Oh! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! He's right there. I don't want him to see us. Ooh! Oh! Wait a second. Oh, that's our mine. Oh, okay. So you have to press the ability button again, and that spawns the mines. Okay. This is making sense now. Okay. So I guess we can just stay behind some cover and then just shoot, right? Kill. See how many kills we can get with this. Because it's like a slow-paced weapon, which is originally what Pixonic wanted, right? All right. Boom, double kill. Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of this. This is very weird, but very interesting. So let's stay. Uh-oh. Whoa. Okay, so look at this. Look, I'm spamming the ability, and then each time I press, we're spawning a new mine right in front of us. Okay. Very interesting. Oh man, we got taken out. Alright. Uh-oh. Joe! Shaking my head, shaking my head. Ooh. We do a lot of damage to shields, seems like. Yo, we really don't have a lot of health at all. Okay. I think we need to get a little bit closer. This one is firing though. I don't know why. And we're doing damage even past 600 meters. So it must be some kind of bug. It has to be some kind of bug. Oh, double kill, nice. That's what I like to see. Alright, spam those mines. Triple kill, there we go. Even in stealth, they're not safe. Okay, how about, okay, let's activate Frederick. Let me see what this thing does with multiple bonuses. Ooh, damn, that's a lot of damage. Oh, there we go. Come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, okay. Sadness. So, it says that we're healing, but I don't see any healing going on. Okay, there we go, actually. Sorry about that. It says we're hitting them, but it doesn't seem like we're hitting them. And they're not even taking any damage. You guys see this? Look at this. Look at that amount of mines we're dropping around him. Yeah, this guy is taking 0 damage. I don't know if this is a hacker or if he's taking advantage of the bug. And we have lost the screen shake. Okay, who took him out? I want to know how they took him out. Bro, that was ass, bro. Alright, so, um, while this match was weird, we did win. But let's see the results. 2.2 million damage. 5 kills. Alright. Yeah, this is a very confusing robot to use. Alright, so Kaji, Bash, Boom, and Pow. As for Kaji, I think this thing just is very it's a very easy robot to kill. Um yeah, 180,000 health is really not a lot, and you can get wiped out pretty quick with all these powerful ass weapons in the game. So the obviously the the maybe some defense points, but mainly we want to increase the durability. As for the weapons, oh man, I think these are actually balanced because Pixonic said in their made a rebalance that they wanted a game that has slow paced action, which is, of course, completely a lie, but this is slow paced. We have one shot, we have 4-second reload, and we're not one shotting robots here and there. Like we have to take multiple shots to take out the enemy. So the fact that we have to do all that, that's basically what balanced is. And if I'm wrong, if you disagree with me, don't be afraid. Go tell me what you think. Um, but yeah. So very interesting and confusing, but it was fun. I will see you, A77, for robots out.